Hey all you bladers! I don't know why I say that. I just like to say that for the intro. Hey all you bladers! This is the dub review. Yeah, this is episode 3 for Beyblade Burst Rise, where it is Dragon versus Fafnir. So, I was right on one thing on the line changes, what I said previously. I'm actually gonna probably play a clip when I get to that point, just talking about the line changes. It is very silly. Very silly, and I'll explain why some of those changes are being done. Or no, not even some. Any of those changes are being done in the dub. But, yeah, to quickly just, mention this. This channel, just get over with, has membership on it. So you can join, become a member. There's 3 different tiers. Make sure you are 13 and up if you're even going to consider. As compliance with COPPA. Again, 13 and up, just to keep on saying it. There are 3 different tiers, so the first basic one, shoutouts, and then after that you go through the higher tiers, like battle requests, like other stuff like that, exclusive videos, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Without any further ado, let's just talk about the dub. So this is the cast list for the dub, and whenever the next episode drops, we're going to see the debut for the voice actor for Judgment, Joker with Joe. Very curious to see who's going to be casted and how they're actually going to sound. I don't have any, I was about to say, it's like, I don't really have any issues with anyone casted in the dub. I think they all sound good and they match the characters when I'm listening to it. So, just to basically explain in a second. So first of all, with how the dub works and everything, I don't know how it's going to work, or if there's going to be a small hiatus, because, I'm trying to really think. So with Wave 2 they threw in but there's no... Okay. Harmony Pegasus, right? That's the Bay. Harmony Pegasus should debut before. No, never mind. No, yeah. Harmony Pegasus... I have to double check what the dub name is. The Pegasus Bay should technically be in Wave 2, right? Because it debuts before... Dusk Balkesh? So, that's why I'm really confused with how the waves work, because they put one thing there and then they don't put the other thing there. I don't know how it's supposed to work along with the dub. I would guess, right? I would guess that the dub can't just keep on going. There's only like 26 episodes. The dub would end in very, very, probably, it wouldn't even take that long. I actually thought they were going to spread out the episodes quite a bit. I don't know if they're going to do that or if they're just going to go straight. Hopefully they just spread it out, because otherwise it's going to be really weird. Like the dub will finish and now it's just waiting on HASBRO to release all the products. But yeah, Dragon versus Fafnir. I really liked Fumiya in this episode. The dub voice actor did a great job with Fumiya. And also the voice actress who did... Is her name still Ichika? I have to check. Let me just double check. Is it Ichika? Yeah, it's still Ichika. I think, because this episode was, centered around... I would say it's kind of centered around, Fumiya and Ichika's relationship. I think they both did a great job, doing their performance in that episode. No, I'm just trying to really remember that episode, because I did actually try to double check for the dub for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to see what other line changes there were in regards to the bays, and 2, no, that's it. So, in the episode, Fumiya calls out Dante. It's on purpose, right? So basically what he does is he's throwing a little bit of bait. So he's like, oh, Dante's so cool. He's like, who's Dante? No, you don't get it. He's my rival. He's the best. He's in that rundown club too. And Dante just takes the bait. Well, even though he did get criticized for it, he shouldn't fall for it. And then, because then after when he goes to Fumiya, Fumiya's like, no, it was bait. I don't like you at all, and I don't like your club. You all suck. And then after Ichika says, but what about the Beyblade? And then after, if you actually want to know, at this point I'll just probably play. It's probably my favorite clip in this episode for my favorite moment of the dub. Let me just go through that and just play it. Just play it.
And then that's all, folks. When I'm done, it'll be the end for the victories!
Stop it, big brother!
Huh?
Huh? Your big brother?
I don't get it. Why do you despise the victory so much? Our club has nothing to do with you.
Why? Come on, sis, isn't it obvious? It's because I just don't like you guys. I don't like the victories, or you, or Armin. Blading's fine as long as it's fun? What a load of crock. I'm never gonna accept that. And now, I'm gonna crush every one of you.
So anyways, moving on with the dub. So this is actually the moment I wanted to get to, which was really important. So I'm gonna actually play this clip right now. Okay, so before I actually play it, let me just explain. So in the dub, instead of saying, oh, Wizard Fafnir can steal its opponent's spin or something like that, right? Instead, he says, oh no, it can drain the opponent's spin. You know, he doesn't mention the word rubber in it. And it's actually, you know, it's kind of important. I'm gonna play it.
Wizard Fafnir is a Bey that can steal away the full force of its opponent's spin.
Okay, so as far as I was told, because I just wanted to double check, because I remember seeing a comment before, and I even remember in Turbo there were some strange moments where they wouldn't mention, I think. So basically with the dub, and I even saw a tweet of it too. Apparently in the dub, anything that really like mentions a gimmick or anything like that, it's kind of just dead. They don't really talk about it unless I would assume they don't talk about it unless they actually have it. So like, I think, you know, the best example I can actually talk about is the Fafnir one. Like with the Fafnir one, you know, it's rubber, right? It has rubber. And I was like, wait, why does it say it's jump starting the spin? I swear, I could have sworn he says, oh no, well Fafnir has rubber, so it doesn't matter how many times you hit it, I'll just keep on stealing your spin, right? And it's just awkward, because, you know, either way, right? I'm sure as anyone who will be a fan and is up to Rise, even if they don't know anything about TAKARA TOMY or anything like that, if they're holding Drain Fafnir, oh yeah, it had the rubber. Oh yeah, Fafnir can somehow drain the spin of its opponent. I wonder how it can do that. Well, guys can't really do that. Wizard can't really do that. Well, Wizard can, I think, kind of do it a little bit better than Dice, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. It's just really awkward. Like, what's gonna happen next? Like, with the, I'm worried about the infinite lock. How are they gonna talk about it in the dub? Like, oh wow, you have to hit the weak point to burst it. Oh wow, you have to hit the Bey really hard and it can burst. Like, is that how it's gonna work? Cause, it's just so, what? You see, this would have never happened if we just got, you know, the normal release of the parts. And this is the thing that's kind of weird because, you know, especially when you're watching the dub, you can't just blatantly see, oh wow, that's Ratchet and Rise. In real life, they have the Hypersphere thing. It's not really the same thing at all. It's like Hasbro's own take on it. And that'd be fine, but the issue is that we don't get like any alternative release of the actual parts. And I've been like trying to like fight for this for the longest time. I don't care if they did the Slingshot thing or even the Hypersphere thing. Because regardless, it's still fun. But my issue basically comes down to the idea that, yeah, but if I'm watching the show and the thing doesn't have the gimmick it should have, you know, it's wacky. It's wacky. I'm waiting for the Joker episode, actually. Especially the Joker. I want to see what they're going to say with the Joker. Because Joker has a stopper and rubber and Trick can switch around. What are they going to say? Oh, wow. Joker can change its movements really fast. Oh, wow. Joker can hit really hard. No, that actually... Joker they can probably get around with, but besides the point, Fumi already knew about the Dante strategy, fodderizes Ace Dragon. Fumi's whole goal in this, by the way, is just to humiliate Drum and destroy his club. He goes straight into Glyph Dragon, and again, as far as the dub is concerned, just because there's a few dumb line changes, whatever, does not mean that the dub is bad. The dub has, I like the dub. For Turbo, I think I listened to like the dub for the most part. Only really like the really important episodes, like debut of characters and stuff like that. But regardless, I think what is it? I think Grand Beat is the thing in Japanese, and they changed it to Glyph Strike. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I keep on saying this, but I never realized that, yeah, the Grand Dragon localization name makes a lot more sense. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. That's probably a smart idea for why they changed it. So, bays are clashing, and yeah, this was the funny part, and okay, so basically the reason why Wizard Fafnir lost, besides the part where Fumia is very cocky, is because Grand Dragon has a round shape, so when it hits the wall, it just, like, rolls it off. Fafnir, when it hits the wall and well, I mean, I would say hit the rubber, but there's no rubber. When it hit the wall, it doesn't have that round shape, whatever, so just did a burst right away. And Fumia loses. Now we get to hear a bit more of Volt and, is it still Delta? I have to double check. Is it still Delta in the dub? Is it still Delta? Yeah, I don't want to mix up the names, because one time I said Drum and Dante, and I was like, oh, why did I say that? But, yeah. The following episode's going to show Joker and everything like that. As far as I'm concerned with the dub, it is good. I just wondering how they're going to go moving forward, and how are they going to handle, because if a Bay has, like, especially, okay, to end it off with this, right? Okay, when you have, like, Zwei Longinus, or in this case, Zone Lunar, that has, like, the metal on the thing, like, well, how do you say that? Oh, it hits harder than a normal Bay because of its unique shape, okay? Okay, but what about the other bays? Because Pegasus, and Balkis for that matter, Pegasus, the whole thing with it is that the wings like spread out, and when you hit the wing, it'll lock itself back in. But I'm assuming they can't have that gimmick, because Balkis doesn't have the actual gimmick. The gimmick with Balkis not only doesn't have a stopper in the thing to make it really hard to burst it, but has like the shield and everything. And it still technically has the shape of the shield, but it doesn't have the, you see what I mean? How are they gonna get around this? I don't know. I don't know. They gotta really like be creative with the thing. Because they can't, this is the thing too. I know in Turbo they modified scenes, which I'm perfectly alright with, just to have something really cool, where they modified the battles to have like the slingshot stadium, which wasn't in the Japanese originally. It's like, it's really weird because I would think that maybe they could have done the same and maybe modify the models to just have like the HASBRO thing on it. But I'm guessing that probably costs a lot. Maybe that was just a dumb suggestion, but you see what I mean? It's like they really are in like a corner right here. It's gonna be tough. I just hope it's gonna work out. I at least hope, like, even though the bays aren't gonna have the gimmicks or whatever, just to end it off, because I know I do these rants, but you know, I'm still like a fan regardless. It's where I gotta review the products, and you know, all the stuff is fun. I just hope they're able to pull it off and not like screw it up, because so far it's been fine. Like, yes, there are a few things I don't like, but it's been fine. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful and amazing day.